Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a review and comparison for the set number 7103. It is the Jedi Duel. This set came out in 2002 and had only 81 pieces. It initially retailed for $10 and now if you get it used, it's about $32, or if you want it brand new sealed, it's $70. So ages 7 to 12. A very classic Star Wars set, and this was one that I remember always seeing in magazines and I never got. I got into Star Wars a little bit later than this, back in 2005, so it was a few years before I really got interested in the Lego Star Wars. So anyways, this is a set. It's pretty small, but it was really cool. I bought it off of Brinkley and it came with a box. So it was actually in really good condition other than the side, which is torn. I had the instructions and everything, so I just want to show off the box there. But today we're going to be taking a look at the set. As you can tell, it is pretty small, so it will definitely not be a very long video, but I did also want to compare it to the closest sibling that we have in Lego Star Wars, which was the Duel and Geonosis that we got in 2013. So this set comes with a speeder bike, which is in blue, nice printed tiles, and you can kind of get the overall shape. I honestly don't believe it's that bad. It's got hooks on both sides for his lightsaber. I hooked it on by the blade because I really don't want to chip the chrome of that blade, of the hilt. The person who owned this set before me took very good care of their Lego minifigures. As you can tell, this Count Dooku is in really, really good condition. I just kind of have his cape pushed back behind him, and it looks brand new. I mean, of course, this guy's got the gray hair and gray beard and looks a little odd. They tried to give him some wrinkles and the face is just a little strange. This Count Dooku does have the speeder bike that he's on has a couple of pedals, but of course his little Lego feet can't touch them. And there is no play feature on this at all, but I really do like those printed bricks, and it's got the old dark gray and then the sand blue. So not too bad. We also get this, and it is like a docking hanger. It is a really weird build, let me tell you. That's some very strange red, and this light colored is really odd as well. But a very small, simple build. It can't really do anything to hold the speeder at all, unless you like want to, have it docked somehow. You could maybe keep it like that if you weren't on a slippery surface or something. I'm not quite sure how it docks. They don't explain, but you do have this feature that you could kind of play with. It is on a ball joint, which is pretty neat. And then it does one other feature. If you tilt this, it allows it to fall over. So you can kind of do a little bit of a Jedi duel, like somebody's using the Force and makes this fall over. But again, that's one of those play features that's not really mentioned either. I kind of just decided that for myself. But yeah, kind of a weird build, but it gives you an extra piece count. And then lastly, you do get Yoda. And this is the very first Yoda I have of the old style. He has a beautiful chrome lightsaber. Again, this person who had this set before I bought it took really good care of it. It looks like it was just maybe on display only, or maybe opened briefly and then put in storage. So really, really nice. I really like this Lego Yoda. I remember seeing this in the stores at Toys R Us. It was specifically the Yoda. It was Luke's X-Wing and then the Yoda's hut, and it came with this Yoda, and I really, really wanted him because I thought he was just so cute. And honestly, that torso has a lot of detail for the time. 2002, this is pretty packed with detail here, and I think they did a pretty good job. They included the important parts like his little belt and his flute. Of course, his face is not very detailed. It's sculpted well. There's just not a lot of print detail, but I think it's actually a pretty accurate Lego Yoda face. I really do like it. So I'm very excited to add him to the collection specifically. Obviously, he doesn't match the theme of the set. This should be episode 2 Yoda, and he's not wearing his old garb during episode 2, of course, but they didn't make another torso for this Yoda until our 2013 set, which I will show you. All right, so this is the direct comparison to the closest set that matches the Jedi Duel, which is the Battle on Geonosis. Comes with some of the same minifigures, same speeder. This, obviously, 2013 version has a whole extra build added onto it, which we're not going to pay too much attention to because, again, we're going to kind of just direct compare what this section is here. We do not get a little docking hanger included in the newer set, which is actually just fine, but we do have a speeder, which we'll look at. I did want to show you guys the minifigures in comparison. This one obviously has 4. I've done a review over this on my other channel, LegoMaster738, where I did all of my Lego reviews up until very recently when I made this channel. But that's stored in the Lego playlist over there if you want to take a look. It was a long time ago and I was not the best reviewer, so there is that. But you get Paga the Lesser and then a droid that works for Count Dooku, Yoda, as well as Count Dooku. So just directly comparing the minifigures, obviously a time has passed, so you're going to have a large difference. I still think that this Yoda head is better. I think this one at least looks more like the older Yoda in my opinion. And this one is great, don't get me wrong. I think that the way they did the sculpting on the original head just looks more like Yoda to me. Now this one was a CGI Yoda as well, so this one probably matches episode 2 a little bit better. As you can tell, lightsabers, and then this one has the proper tunic, but this is still, in my opinion, a really, really great Yoda minifigure, and we didn't get it very often. I think it only came out on 2 sets, so this was one, and then you got the more expensive X-Wing and Yoda's hut. And then of course you have Count Dooku, and as you can tell, I really don't want to take him off this speeder bike, but there is him compared to modern day Count Dooku. And this one doesn't hold up quite as well. Count Dooku had white hair, and so they kind of messed that up in the original build. The torso is pretty similar. There's just some detailing on the top with the chain, and then it's plain black on this one, and then he's got a belt here. But, you know, the capes are pretty similar, maybe a little bit off in color, but this Count Dooku looks much better in the face, and it was a good update, I think, for this character. We don't have too many Count Dookus. There's this one and then the Clone Wars one. These 2 in the Clone Wars one, and that's basically it. And so the only thing left to compare is the 2 on the bikes. I actually, and this might be surprising to some of you guys, but I prefer the older bike. I don't know why, maybe because of the printed pieces. It's a little bit more interesting to me. This one is built better, you know, brick-wise. But I don't know, there's something about this new bike, or the old bike, that I like, and they are of similar design. As you can tell, they kept the similar shape and just basically made it a little bit more streamlined. I don't like the pedals on this one. I don't like how they move. They're weird to me. I don't know. I just feel like this Count Dooku's bike is a little bit better for some reason, and it's not color accurate, don't get me wrong. It's not that. I just like the build for it a little bit better. I'm missing a fin on the corner. I need to put that back. It fell off. But yeah, so there you go. I do like this little view screen that this Count Dooku has, but that's basically as comparative as I can get. Let me know which one you like better in the comments below. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you later. Bye.